Good afternoon, it's Brian Stevens with eXp Realty. Thanks for tuning in. What is the new buyer-broker agreement? I want to explain it in about a 3 or 4 minute video to give you an idea of what are the details about this. So in August of 2024, this took effect. Okay, so it's changed the real estate industry a little bit, but I've been doing this for 28 years, so there's always going to be changes as part of any type of business. But the key points are this. It is mandatory for all multiple listing users. So if you're using as a real estate agent the MLS system, multiple listing service, which we are and most agents are, it is mandatory. So per the new regulations, all real estate agents that are utilizing MLS must have a buyer-broker agreement signed with their clients. Now, what does this do? So this is going to spell out clear specifications that aim to establish really the expectations between the buyer and the seller regarding representation, services provided, and compensation. So the sellers are no longer required to offer commission to the buyer's agent in MLS. So that means that you as the buyer have to sign a separate agreement with the buyer's agents to secure representation. So this agreement there's probably a handful of them out there, and they're all a little bit different, but basically it's going to be your names, the dates of representation, whether it's a month, whether it's a one house, two homes, maybe it's multiple homes or a longer time frame, 90 days, whatever you agree to with your agents. It's going to have the agent duties, the seller duties, and your buyer compensation. Okay, so that'll all be spelled out and then signed, and that is the document that will be used to secure a representation relationship with the buyer's agent. And in this, what we're finding is that know two things about it. Number one, you as the buyer are obligated to pay your buyer agent that commission upon closing. Okay, that's what that really means. So if it's a 2.5% agreement, you as the buyer are obligated to pay your buyer's agent 2.5% commission at time of closing. Now, what we also see happen is we see that the buyer's agent, right, is putting that in the offer price and negotiating that with the seller. So while it's not the seller's legal responsibility to pay that, this can be negotiated in the overall price and the structure of the offer. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect. Again, it's another form to sign. Things are always changing. And what you want to do is make sure that you're working with a good real estate agent that has explained this to you. If you have other questions, we can go into more detail and would love to help you out. Just remember this, whether selling or buying, you got to call Brian. All my contact information is below. Would love to connect with you. Have a good day.